we're going to start it. Well, let's cut that off. We're going to come down here at the Word, and we're going to click on Word, and then, oh, that's the one we won't get off. The Word is coming up. We're going to click on the blank document. Blank documents come up. We're going to go up here to mailings. Click on, well, we're waiting for the thing to catch up with us. All right, now we're going to do labels, but we're not going to use that one. No, 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 no. We're going to start mail merge. We're going to go right here and come down here and click on this label. Got that label. Now, if we could get George to buy us a real fast computer, all of this would...
That's not the problem.
We can dub that over.
That's not the problem.
Okay, we're at this point right here. Now, we have to select the package that you're going to use. 5162, it should already be highlighted right here, okay? And that tells you all your information. So all of this should be okay. And there's your Avery US label. That's all of that's right there. So now we get to this point. Now, if this grid does not come up, and it should, then you gotta come back out here, and I hadn't had to do it because it always comes up, the layout. Then you have to, under the layout, then you'd have to hit the right one for the grid. But right now, we have it, so we don't have to worry with it. So back under mailings. Select recipients. That's where we're moving to now. Select recipients. We're going to use an existing list. Under existing list, we've got to go to desktop. And under desktop, we're going to use, should be only yeses. Because we've got a file that is just for the people for the newsletter. Only yeses has been brought up. We click OK. This one says members. Click OK. It's good to go just like it is. Now we're here. Now we go over to the edit. At the edit, we want to filter. And this should already be done, but I go through the process anyway just to be sure that all of them are that way. We're going in the field, in the mail field, we want the, it's going to be equal to, mail is equal to, and where we got to go over to is a capital Y. And we hit OK. Now, they'll come up. Now, under the, you look at the top, you scroll over right here until you get to mail. This department comes in good later too. Not the email, mail. You see that they're all capital Y's. The Y means yes, they do receive an email, newsletter. And they're all Y's. I'm scrolling real fast and you can see that they're all there. So that list has been generated. Then after the edit recipient list, we go to the address block. Address block. Go down to the bottom one that has the full name, middle initial, and the suffix or prefix. You see it's all screwed up over here, so we've got to straighten all of that out. So what we do is match fields. First name is first name. Middle name. Now, this is a little tricky because there's 280 or something things. If you go over here to Control Up, let me get in here somewhere. Control Up. Your bottom one is not matched. Otherwise, you'd have had to scroll through 235. Okay. Last name. We got to change that to where it reads last name. The suffix is Control, not matched. The company, not matched. And I'm hitting the Control and the up arrow key to do that on this computer. The address, first address would be, where's my address? I'm reading right there. Address is addressed. The address to, get up here, not matched. The city, the state is the, we have to put in the state of their address because the department always says Florida, and some of these are mailed outside the state of Florida, so you have to go back and put in the here we call it state 2 because it's not, it'll be the other states. Postal zip code is okay, everything else should be okay. You do not have to check this one because it won't stay there. You have to do this every time.
That's just for one person name or all of them?
That's everybody.
Okay.
That's everybody. This is going to be your format now. Yeah. Now you come back and you see it's going to be Arthur S. Adams. It's going to have his street address, Tallahassee, Florida, and his zip and +4. So everything is okay. Then after you edit, we've done the address block. We don't have to do a greeting line. We can, I don't think we have to invert nothing there. I'm sorry, we don't do that. Match fields, update labels. Okay, so now it's getting ready for us to put everything in there. So we can update them, we can preview results. So now you see that you got each one of your individual people listed. Okay, after preview results, then you go over finish and merge, and you edit individual documents, and you merge all of them. Now they've all been merged and they're ready for printing. We will print 31 sheets of paper. I'm going to print one sheet on a different piece of paper, and to see which side of it's up or down that it prints on. That's what I'm asking.
You use that Valentine one so you got something on one side.
Well, I'm just going to mark an X right here. And then I'm going to set this one in there. And I think it's the upside you mark it on. I mean the upside is the 1. Okay. No. Now we're going to Control P. We'll print, and I'm only going to print this first time. I'm going to print current page. Okay, just the current page. Oh, pardon me. And that should be page 1. Then we can reprint it again when we print all of them.
Okay, we need to know whether you put the thing face up or face down. That's what we're going to find out now.
Yeah, as soon as the printer
It'll
cranks itself on, and then however we do it,
Well, you can put more than 31 in there.
yeah, you know, well, yeah, I can put more. I don't want to.
It'll only take what it
It'll
needs.
only take what I put in. Did it print? It come out? So it printed on the back side, so they got to go down like that.
Face up?
So that was face up.
Down.
That was face up.
Okay.
See, so
So-
we got to flip it upside down.
down.
They feed upside down.
Okay.
It does not matter which
Well-
side. There's the same margin on either side.
Well, let me have a picture of which
Okay.
way it goes in the printer.
Okay, printer
Wait.
like this. George, if you just set those in there.
This is the back side.
Okay. Now I have found that this printer will pick those up pretty good without, we used to have to put them in one at a time. Now what we're going to do is put Control P, and so we're going to print all pages, It's going to print one-sided. It's going to print the portrait of everything is just right, and then all we have to do is hit print, and they should come out for us.
So you got an up-to-date list too, right? Check
It should be. They should do that every time they put somebody new in, except for these 40 that we just signed in. Is that they within their mark? Okay, they're all within the mark. That's what you want to check to be sure it's on the label. I would personally like to see these things come down about a line and go over about a line, but they're all on the label, so we're good. And thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've learned something. Any questions, ask Vic and George. They are now experts on the deal.
Oh yeah?
This is Santa Claus John Folsom.
What did I do with my...
Yeah, cut it off.
Oh.